Hello, guys and girls. My name is Addison396. I am here to give you some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 basic and then maybe a bit more advanced tips. So stick around if if you're a good gamer, just like me. There's tips that I've only just learned recently, so things you can. And I've been playing Call of Duty since the very beginning, big red one. So yeah, let's get straight into it, guys. So my basic tips. I'm sorry they're handwritten. I don't have any editing software yet at the moment because my PC's broken. So cover, this is basically something that you can use, not the cover, sorry. The ideas here are things that you can basically use in multiplayer as soon as you jump in, or maybe that you might be able to use for the campaign as well. So as soon as you see any enemy, you should think to yourself these things. Now, number one, cover. Who has the most cover? Now, do you have the most cover, or does your enemy have the most cover? Now, obviously, the one with the most is going to be they're going to be a lot harder to take down. Now, if you don't have the most cover, it's a lot better to move and get into cover than fight most of the time, especially if your enemy is static behind cover and you're in the open. So it's a bit of a common sense one. Who has the most cover? Just think about it every single time you see an enemy, and it will help you out a lot. Maybe jump into a game straight after this and think about these every single time, and I promise you it will help you out a lot. So that's number one, cover. We move on to number two, and it's gun, or equipment, really. So, for example, are you using the right weapon? So, I got this idea watching my girlfriend play the campaign mode, where it's one of the Spec Op missions. You have to take out 2 generals and then rescue some hostages. And basically, helicopters pop up along the way, so obviously you have to change to a Stinger or an RPG to take it out. And she was having difficulty understanding why you'd keep your sniper rifle, swap to your other weapon, and then pick up a gun with, whilst dropping the secondary weapon. I was trying to explain to her it's to keep your first gun. And then I was thinking, well, what happens if you've got, if you've killed an enemy in multiplayer, stolen their weapon because it's better than your secondary, and you've got 2 slightly different weapons, and you're still running around with the same one you had in the beginning. Well, maybe don't just stick with your gun, or maybe just consider every single time you see an enemy, am I using the right gun? Obviously, it only happens in situations where you can think about it. But if you say, for example, you see an enemy in the distance, and you do have time. They haven't seen you. You do have time for them, not to get away, and you to swap your weapon and take them down more efficiently and effectively. That's a lot easier, or a lot better for you than you maybe missing them or getting a few shots in and then them turning around and headshotting you luckily or something. So that's another thing to think about, and you should think about these things in order and in a combination. So number 3 is position, and it's position for the kill exactly. So for example, Caroline was playing a sniper level, and she wasn't in the right position on the balcony, and it didn't give her a headshot. She kept having to do double body shots. So I explained to her, if she gets in the right position, it's actually a lot easier. So are you in the best position for the kill? If you're not, where is the best position? That's a good idea to know. Is it just behind you? Is it next to you? Look around or remember your surroundings. Think, what is your surroundings? And I promise you, you will find situations where you think where the best position is, you move to it, and because you did that, you will get the kill. But sometimes it's worth thinking, is it worth it to move there? Is me moving going to make me have an extra kill? Sometimes the answer is no, so you stay where you are and you can take the shot. And it's obviously exactly the same. Is it worth it to move to the cover? Is it worth it to swap the gun? It's something that you think about in every single one of these. Number 4, just very quickly now, we're coming to the end, and this is the last tip. Are you using the whole screen? So, for example, are you using your HUD, your heads-up display? So many people don't check the screen, and some people actually go too far. Sometimes they constantly check the map. That's something I end up doing sometimes, and I sometimes get kills when I'm walking around the map just checking the map, and I miss the people wearing the UAV jammer assassin. But that's something to always just think about as soon as you're in a couple of games. Jump straight into this, be more aware, and you'll notice you do get more kills when you're thinking about all these things. And finally, so are you using the whole screen, or are you using your equipment, basically, is the number 4. So, for example, the heartbeat sensor, I don't know if many people know, but you put it on the side of the gun and it shows, obviously, where people are if they don't have assassin. But another thing that many people don't even realise, or you can zoom in your weapon, okay, and if somebody enters that zone that your heartbeat sensor can pick up, you won't obviously be able to see them because you've zoomed in on your weapon, but it'll make a sound. It'll go bleep, and that noise will alert you that somebody's there. So you can say, for example, with a sniper rifle, the heartbeat on, you can constantly say zoomed in, and you don't have to worry about checking your heartbeat sensor. You just stay zoomed in the whole time, and you just hear the bleeps whenever an enemy's coming. You zoom out, switch to your other weapon. So it's all about learning your equipment and learning it properly. And I didn't even realise that about the heartbeat sensor, and I've been using it for ever since it came out. So maybe that's me being stupid, but yeah, you never know. So I'd just like to, this is a bit that you're probably all going to cut off at, but please give me a couple of seconds. I'd just like you to subscribe to my user and my channel. I did take the time. I know, many of you are thinking, I didn't get anything from this, but maybe just you'll come away evaluating yourself, more differently. You'll think about yourself more, and that might lead you to being a better player. So hopefully I've helped you out. If you could please comment, get a couple of comments going, maybe likes, subscribe to me. The likes and the comments definitely do help me out the most because, well, they just get me the most views. The ones with the most comments and likes get boosted up so much more, so I would really appreciate that. And I've got so many other videos as well that you could check out, especially in, gaming category. I've got some music remix as well, just some random stuff. In the Modern Warfare 3 category, though, I do have a girlfriend series where my girlfriend I show her progressively getting better at COD. And I've also got one where she rages, which is quite funny, seeing a girl rage. And I've also got, ones where I do more of this explanation type, teamwork and things like that. And how you can, maybe just become a better player instead of, an average player, which is obviously what we all want to be. So yeah, you can add me on the Xbox or send me a message if I don't have enough space. My username is in all capital letters, and it is LTD, and then a space, and then it's the same name as this channel. It's Addison396. But thank you very much for your time. I really do appreciate it. You've taken the time to come on here, come on my video instead of somebody else's. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys next time.